I know this is like a random post or whatever, but I gotta spill some little tea to y'all. Well, I ain't gonna call it tea, but I'm gonna just let y'all know like what just happened in my Uber or whatever while I'm on the way home. So, yeah, just stay tuned because this is a little bit juicy, just a little bit juicy. Okay, so I was in my Uber or whatever, and we was talking, and when I first got in the car, I was like, okay, she already done pissed me off, cause she's calling me while I was walking to the car, so I didn't answer. So she was like, oh, you ain't see me calling you? So I'm already like, girl, if I'm walking to the car, why the freak, I ain't even gonna curse, why the freak would I answer the phone or whatever? So she goes to say whatever, you know, all that is over. So we just sitting there, she taking me to my destination, and she was like, what she say? She said something like, let me get my thoughts together, then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so we was talking, and she was saying like foreigners couldn't drive and stuff like that because it was like, you know, we was talking about overpopulation in Atlanta and all this kind of stuff, and she goes to say that foreigners couldn't drive, and she was like, she got an African boyfriend and he can't drive worth a damn or whatever. So I'm like, like that's funny to me. But yeah, because I know Africans that can't drive. But yeah, so after she said that, I was like, yeah, I've talked to African guys before, and like they like some of them can't drive for real. So she was like, this one she gets serious, and she was like, oh, you talked to an African before? So y'all, when she say that, I get a little bit scared. Like, yeah, I talked to an African guy before. Like, what's the dilly at? So she was like, oh, okay, well, you American? I was like, yeah. And she was like, you Christian? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, that ain't gonna work. So I was like, okay, so why you think it's not gonna work or whatever? So forget all that, let's just get to the juicy stuff. So she said that it's not gonna work if I talk to someone with, I don't want to keep saying Africans because y'all, I love Africans and I'm just not finna, don't play. But yeah, she said it's not gonna work if I'm talking to somebody with a different religion as me because we are not on the same spiritual level, and if Jesus Christ is not their Lord and Savior, then like what is there that we're relating with? And I was like, yeah, that's true. So then she was like that she had an African boyfriend or whatever, and she saw a light flickering from his head, like right here or whatever. But yeah, she said she saw a light flickering from his head, and like 2 days before she saw that light, she had been praying that like their relationship would be better, they would be fixed and all this kind of stuff. But like God was not having that, obviously. So when she saw the light over his head, she like kind of stood over him to see where the light was coming from or whatever. And she said when she stood over him and looked down, she saw 2 horns like the devil or whatever. So y'all, that gave me chills because I'm like, that is so weird. Like God really like changed her eyes to see spiritually instead of just seeing like with her regular normal eyes. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy that she's telling me all of this because I'm like, I had just recently stopped talking to an African guy. Not that he's a bad person, he's not a bad person, but I stopped talking to him because like when we had sex, I just felt like it was so wrong. Like I have never felt like that before in my life. Like the only time I felt like that before was when I lost my virginity and I had to look my mom in the eyes. That's the last time I felt like that or whatever. So yeah, so she's telling me all this, and the whole time I'm just thinking like, dang, like I gotta stop messing with this guy or whatever. And like I really was praying that we would be cool and stuff like that, but it was shaky, rocky, blah blah blah. So I'm just like, Lord, like, you know, I needed to hear all this stuff. So whatever, back to the tea. So she was like that her and the guy had been messing around for like a year or whatever, and everything in her life, like every time they had sex, it's like he was pulling something away from her soul, and that she was like going through a bunch of financial issues, and like her life was just like, you know, being torn down the more she slept with this guy or whatever. And I'm just like, that's crazy, you know, because like it's kind of like similar stories, but I ain't see no light and all that. But yeah, it's just crazy like who I be coming encounter with, like when I'm in my Uber drivers or whatever. Now this video is so freaking choppy because like I cannot get comfortable to save my life. But I know that God has people on this earth that he like talks to, you know, bring the voice to us or whatever. And like, you know, I believe in all that kind of stuff, but I don't know how to feel about what she said to me. Like, of course I'm gonna take in some of the things she said and take it into consideration, but for some reason I just got a weird vibe from her. Like, a prophet has spoke to me before, and the vibe I got from my Uber driver is not the same kind of vibe I got from the prophet. So I'm kind of confused. So it's like, yes, I'm gonna take it into consideration because I was, to be honest, to be completely 100% honest, I was feeling some type of way about the fact that if I was to say marry a Muslim guy, I would have to change my religion, and I just don't. I don't have no intentions on changing my religion at all. So okay, I'll take in that part where you should be equally yoked when it comes to, you know, religions and stuff like that. But the fact that she kept calling out Africans and saying like, you know, they're evil and stuff, like, I didn't tell you all that tea, but yeah, she was saying like they're evil and they're pulling, I mean, yes, they're pulling away from your soul, but that's anybody who you have sex with is pulling away from your soul. It's called a soul tie, and I'll insert the definition of a soul tie just in case y'all don't know what that is. Have soul ties with anybody you're connected with sexually. So whatever, like, it's not whatever, it's really serious. But I just don't know how to feel. Like, I'm literally gonna have to sit down and pray about that, because it's like I needed to hear that, you know, about me talking to guys who are not like the same religion as me, because God has a lot planned for me in my life, and I'm not trying to block any blessings by any means. Like, I don't want to block my blessings by something as little as talking to someone who I'm not even supposed to be talking to, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, I'm gonna have to pray about it and see, like, is she really good? What she told me, was that really, did I need to hear that? I mean, I know I need to hear some parts, but some parts just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I don't know. What y'all think? So yeah, y'all, I know this video was extremely choppy or whatever because I couldn't get comfortable. My lighting was all off and all that, but I just wanted to share that or whatever, because, you know, my YouTube is really for me to just document my life. So I just wanted to share that, and y'all just leave in the comments like what y'all think. Like, what y'all think? Was she crazy? Or, and I really need to listen to her since I have talked to a lot of Africans before. So just let me know, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.